YouTube? It's the Wizard K-Bears back at you with another video. And this video is going to be week 1 of college football. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the season. So if y'all participate and if y'all can beat my record of games I pick, y'all can win something from me, like a giveaway of your favorite sports teams or something else pretty special. So this is how it's going to work. So I'm going to lay the ground rules real quick. I want to pick 5 games each week, so like the best 5 intriguing matchups, and then one of them gonna be an upset special. And then, like I said, just put it in the comment section and follow along. All right, so I'm gonna be looking at my laptop. Heads up, just letting y'all know as well. So week 1 is some pretty interesting matchups. So we're gonna go to the first game, and I give y'all my analysis of it and who I think is gonna win. So the first game is going to be tomorrow, 2:30 Central Time, 3:30 Eastern. It's going to be Washington versus Auburn. This is probably going to be one of the best games of this week 1. Auburn returns back everyone except for Kerryon Johnson and I think Petway. And they're going to be based in Washington, who lost valuable pieces to their team. So they also reloaded as well. So these two teams are pretty much even. They play the same kind of style. They run first, and then they play great defense. And Auburn was really great last year. Want to see how they do this year. But the winner for me in this one is going to be a close game. I think it's just going to go to Washington. I think Washington's going to pull it out in the last minute and a half, while Auburn makes like a turnover or something. So I got that game probably going to be like 27-24 Washington. So yeah, that's my prediction of the first game. See, the second game I'm going to pick going in here is going to be Notre Dame versus Michigan. This one's going to be a great one too, because you have number 14 Michigan versus number 12 Notre Dame. Notre Dame returned back a lot of people from last year. They had like quarterback musical chairs, and they was like the number 3 team when the playoffs first started, and then my team destroyed them. So they will return a lot of starters. In Michigan was floating around okay last year, but they're getting a lot of buzz and a lot of hype to probably make the national championship and win the national championship. So I gotta see it to believe it. They got like this hot young quarterback, like he is a baller. So in this game, it's gonna come down to who can establish their offense, because both teams play great defense and both teams are very challenged on offense. So with this one, I'm going to take Michigan to beat Notre Dame probably by 10 points. So I would say probably like 20-30, because I think Michigan is on a mission and they get a lot of hype and buzz. And I think that quarterback's going to be the X factor, because like I said, you have 2 quarterbacks, you have 0 quarterbacks, unless you're Alabama. But, you know, I think that quarterback is going to definitely help Michigan get over the hump. So the number 3 game I'm going to pick is Louisville versus Alabama, ACC versus SEC. So these been the 2 best conferences in the last 2 to 3 years, but Alabama's supreme over everybody. And this one, I'm going to take Alabama because they have 5-star recruits everywhere, and they're pretty good. So they had 2 quarterbacks, and definitely the backup quarterback that won the national championship last year is going to probably be the starter. If not, Jalen Hurts has something to prove, but Jalen Hurts got to learn how to make better decisions and throw the ball. And Louisville just lost to everybody. Definitely lost their Heisman Trophy winner in Lamar Jackson. I don't know who else is on the team, so I got Alabama beating them like 42-10. Like, it's not even close. And then number 4 matchup is going to be my team, University of Miami, the U, versus LSU. And they got a quarterback from Ohio State that transferred there. This game right here is going to be very close. This game is going to be very close. So you got Miami with loaded weapons, everything, but the inconsistency of the quarterback is probably going to plague my team from making the playoffs. I made a playoffs video. I'll leave that info card up there for it, about how my team's going to do this year. In this game, it's going to be pretty much a struggle. If Rozier can come out and play smart and throw the ball accurately and make good decisions, I think it's going to be not really close. Probably like we won by like 10 or 14 points. It just depends. So, but LSU do have a loaded team. Like I said, this unpredictable quarterback, I heard was pretty good. So, but I think we just got too many skill players. So I think my team's going to win 35-21. No, it's not a homer pick. It's just my expert analysis. So hopefully I'm right, because if I'm wrong, then a lot of people won't come for me. And the number 5 game is going to be Virginia Tech versus Florida State. All right, Florida State. I said the name only for this. If anybody knows me outside of YouTube, they know I would never say this team's name. This game is going to be a good one. You have Virginia Tech returning all of their starters back. You have Florida State returning all of their starters back, except for like their safety or something. And Francois is coming back. So they didn't have such a good year last year because of their quarterback injury. And I really want to see how this game goes, because both teams are really good. They're going to be pretty solid. Florida State has a new coach, so we're going to see how he's going to establish his team and the way they play offense. And I know we'll get Virginia Tech. Sound running game, amazing special teams, defense loaded. So in this game, oh man, it's really a tough one. I really don't know who's going to win. So it helps us out either way in ACC to try to go back to the ACC championship game. But I'm going to go roll with Virginia Tech, and I want Virginia Tech to win this game in a close one, 31-28. I'm going to say they'll pull off a last-second field goal to win the game. But Florida State can probably win by 3, but it's going to be close. It's going to be close all the way through, definitely. And my upset special, so I gave y'all 5 games. And my upset special is going to be West Virginia versus Tennessee. West Virginia is very sound. They balled last year as well. I think they went to a decent bowl game, and I don't know much about their team. I think they still have that quarterback that transferred from somewhere. I forgot where he transferred from. But Tennessee is very sound football team. And Tennessee, a couple years ago, they was talking about making a national championship or making a run to win the SEC. And when Alabama smacked them up, that was it for them. But Tennessee, they got a new coach. So I really want to see how this team goes. And I think his style of play is going to help them. So I got Tennessee upsetting West Virginia in a 27-24 game. Going to be close. And plus Tennessee's at home as well. West Virginia's play sound football, but I think Tennessee just get the edge. And I think it's going to be like a last-second touchdown with like 15 seconds to go. So they'll be down 20-24. They're going to drive down the field and score the game-winning touchdown. So, yeah, that's my predictions of week 1. There's a lot of other matchups as well that I named. But those 5 are, like, going to be the great ones, because, like, Oregon State versus Ohio State, trash. Ohio State's going to win that. Mississippi State versus Stephen F. Austin. We already know who's going to win that game. So, Oregon versus Bowling Green. You know, trash games like that. So, that's why I made sure that it was these 5 games. The 5 intriguing matchups, because it's always week 1 and week 2 is always going to be those sexy matchups versus each other. So, yeah. Tell me what y'all think. Leave y'all opinions and comments down in the comment section. Leave a like, share, subscribe if you're new for new content. Like I said, college football, I'm dropping a lot of content. I am still going to drop my video about my story times, KB's thoughts, working on KB's Corner, and other new wrinkles that I have for y'all for my channel and other series. So like I said, I'm back on my grind. So this is probably like the 3rd video in 2 days, or 3rd video in 1 day. So like I said, I'm giving y'all this content straight fresh out the stove. So this is K-Briz signing out. Thanks for watching.